Yo, what's up, world? It's your boy Q Will, and you're now tuned in into another episode of Beyond the Ego, the podcast. And today, man, we got a very special guest, my player partner. Been knowing this guy, been rocking with this guy, man, for years now. And when I say years, I'm talking about 15 plus years, man. Solid guy, great father. Um, Man, this guy I actually played recreation football. This guy was my quarterback, man. This man made the number 10 famous, man. If you know, you know, man. And that's just real talk. I'm gonna let the man introduce himself, man. Bro, start. I'll give you folks your name, bro.
First off, man, I appreciate you for having me on, Q Will, and I'm loving the Beyond the Ego movement, bro. I'm
Yes,
Marquese
sir.
Bass, the Soul Shifter. You know, I'm here to tap in with Q Will today on this Beyond Ego, man. Let's get it.
Man, yes, sir. Hey, check this out, man. I've been rocking with you, paying attention to all of your content, bro. Like all of your content that you've been doing lately. And man, I want to salute you, bro. Like, especially coming from where we come from, bro. Like the type of guys we are, man, and your message, bro. Like, man, not only is it reaching me, I know a couple guys back at home, bro. And they just like, bro, you be tuned in with what Marquis got going on, like, bro, all the time, bro. So I personally want to say, bro, appreciate you, bro, for doing what you're doing right now, man. But I want to ask you this, bro. What caused this transition, bro? Like, what made you tap in like this, bro?
Bro, to be honest, bro, it was a spiritual awakening, bro, and it was a lot of I would call it obstacles, I say, to make it to where I'm at today.
Yep.
I would say where woke me up the most, I started to ask God, maybe around like 2018.
Okay, then.
I was going through some stuff in my relationship. I was going through some stuff in my life.
Yes,
So,
sir.
I just, I spent a lot of time alone. So in my solitude, I asked God, show me who's for me. Show me who the people that I need to be surrounded by. Because I'm surrounded by a lot of people right now, but there's no love, there's no support. I feel like
Wow.
everybody taking away from me. I'm
Wow.
going above and beyond for other people, and I can't get that in return. And I hit a low point in my life, bro. Like, where we come from,
Yes,
our
sir.
younger days, we was always, hustling, trying to get the bag, trying to get the money.
Man, all the time, bro. All the time.
All the
Continue.
time, bro. So a lot of my time was spent on trying to get the bag, trying to get the money, trying to make sure other people that was a part of my family and my circle was good, was taken care of. But at the same time, nobody was doing that for me. So mentally, physically, and on a soul level, I was drained, bro. So when the Most High started to show me what I asked for, meaning the people who should be in my life, the things I
Okay.
need to cut out, the environments I need to stop entertaining or going around. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I wasn't ready to accept that. I wasn't
Okay.
ready to let some of those people go. I wasn't ready to release the things that I was doing to make me money.
Okay. What's the transition hard? And ladies and gentlemen, by transition, I'm gonna just go ahead and give a little background. Me and Marquise, man, we come from a whole nother um totally different background, man. I'm gonna take this back probably about roughly about 5-6 years ago. And when I say transition, I'm meaning transitioning from the streets to this spiritual journey that he's on now. So I want to be clear about that. And as far as like the transition part, Marquise, you saying like a lot of people you wasn't supposed to be around. Like, is this including like family and close friends and stuff like that, bro?
Yes, sir. Cause 95% of the time, bro, that's who you around.
Okay, okay. What's the transition hard? Or this something that you still going through right now?
You talking about the street lifestyle, or you just
from the streets from the streets to the spiritual journey that you on now? Like, is this like, was this a battle that you like? What was this? Is this something that happened overnight, bro, or something that took years to come?
I think that yes, it was a tough transition because, like I said, once I was shown the things that I had to cut out and release, and the people that I had to cut out and release, I wasn't ready quite yet.
Okay,
But God has a way of putting you in a situation, no matter if you ready or not.
man,
So,
I agree with that.
so I was put in a situation where everything was falling apart. All the
Okay,
people were showing me they true colors. The money was gone. So I had to face that, face myself and realize, okay, this part of me having to, okay, I know I asked for, they would show me the people and the places and environments that wasn't for me anymore. But this gonna require you, Marquise, to make the changes also. We can't just move people and then you still stuck doing the same things that you was doing. So for me, transitioning to this spiritual journey, it wasn't something that I necessarily was looking for. It's something
Oh,
that came to
something
me.
that look that found you.
Yeah, it came to me. But I'm a true
Okay,
believer in things happen for a reason, bro. And we are
okay,
here for a reason.
okay,
So me going through a toxic relationship,
okay,
dealing with guys in the streets that may owe you money, and you may want to do something to them. You got to battle all that is a battle.
okay, okay,
Cause you got one side of yourself saying, you know what, man, I know that this person crossed me or hurt me or owed me some money, but is my life and my freedom more important? Is that money more important, or me trying to go hurt somebody behind some money more important than my freedom? Cause I can get some money again.
yep, yep. Man,
So
I don't mean to cut you off. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, as you say that, I sit back and I think about like a lot of the things you said, right? You got a daughter, right, bro?
yep,
And even in the midst of all of that, like I would say this for me, bro. Like, bro, I'm going on probably about like I ain't been on the journey as long as you, bro, but I'm going on probably about 2.5 years of just out the way, keeping my hand clean, bro. You feel me? And that's something that I also battle with too, bro. On a daily, bro. Like, is it worth it, bro? You feel me? And as I got older as well, bro, I started start weighing like some of the pros and cons of that street life out, bro. And I just thought to myself one day, like, damn, bro, like being a father, being my freedom is 10 times more important, bro, than throwing rocks at that prison system like that, bro. Or even rocks at the graveyard, bro. Like, bro, you know what come with this game, bro. Death, jail, robbery, man, you name it, bro. You feel me?
and
So,
the crazy part about it, bro, I watched my dad get sentenced to 30 to 15 years in prison for the
whoa,
same lifestyle at an early
okay,
age. I was 18, but
okay.
my mindset was different then from where I'm at today. Today, I look back at that situation or the things that I was doing, and I question myself, what made you choose a lifestyle where you just seen take your daddy away from your family?
Okay.
So to
Oh,
me, that sounds crazy to me now. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, bro, you
yeah.
you really went that same route after you watch somebody get sentenced to do 15 years for that same lifestyle?
So would you say looking at your father leave you for what those 15 years? Did that pretty much um play on your decision making as well, bro, every day that you woke up? But even when you find yourself in certain situations, was that a situation that always played on you like, damn, bro, like, but I just seen what went on with my dad, but this could potentially be me next. Like, did that ever play in your mind, bro? Like, damn, but like this could really be me if I don't stop.
Not early on in the early stages, because like I said, bro, we were young. I was trying to
Yep,
get that money, and not only with my dad, but everybody, everybody that we grew up around, family, shit,
yeah,
they had it going on in the street. So at 16, 15 years old, bro, to be honest, I already knew I didn't want to go to no college. I already
okay,
knew. I'm seeing my uncle, who more so like a big brother to me, and all
yep,
these guys got all their money. They got the
yep.
cars. They got the women. He living in Atlanta, and we still in this small town. So I'm already saying, boy, I'm going
So
with a
you a
bag. I'm
lifestyle
already thinking I'm going where the
man.
money going.
Yeah,
But that's what you just asked me. I didn't get to that stage till later on down the line when I started awakening and I started to realize a lot of the stuff that's going on in my life, I watched my dad experience it. So I'm sitting
okay,
there like, damn, I can't, my daughter 5, she getting older, you know what I'm saying? I'm with her all the time and I enjoy being here and being a father. But I
yep,
also looked at how how I felt and how I looked at my younger brother and sister when my daddy got sentenced to do 15 years, bro. It hurt
and, and,
me. It hurt
and
me.
I want to ask you that, bro. Not trying to cut you
Go
off.
ahead,
I
bro.
want to ask you that, bro. You say you were 18, right?
Yeah.
Now, you came from a two-parent household, like, bro. Still to the day, bro. Bro, we used to love coming out to your house, bro, boy. Like playing basketball, cookouts, the whole nine. Like I said, but we played recreation together. To the day, bro, I still call your dad the Coach Bass. You feel me? Now, take me back down memory lane right now, bro. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Take me back down memory lane. You say you were 18 years old, right? Bro, what was that day like when your daddy got that sentencing, bro? And like, did your heart stop, bro? Or like, was you like, damn, but I really got to be the man of the house now after coming, like, from just coming from a two-parent household, bro? Like, take me back down. Like, what was that day like, bro?
All right. So I remember that day like it was yesterday, bro. My dad was trying to keep it all his situation where he was going through. He was kind of trying to keep it private to himself.
Okay,
Um, that hurt me that day when I found out, because it was like, he didn't give me all the information. He didn't give me a chance to prepare mentally for
okay,
this.
yes, sir.
So when I heard it, bro, I was with, at the time, like two of my cousins and some more of our homeboys. We had an apartment together, me and my cousin, bro. And I remember sitting in the front room with them and we all sitting there talking. And I just, broke down in tears, bro, because I knew from that day forward, I was gonna have to step up. Not only was I gonna have to step up, I was looking at my brother and sister who was 5 and 11 years old at the time, and these
Okay,
people just said, "My dad finna be doing 15 years. Who gonna help raise? You know what I'm saying? Who gonna help raise my 5-year old sister? Who gonna be her father figure? Who gonna do this
yes,
stuff
sir.
for my brother?" And I'm 18 years old, and I'm trying to figure out life, figure out who I am. I'm just graduating high school. And
Yep.
at the time, I'm jumping into the street life myself. So that kind of threw a big loop in my life at an early age, bro. But it also helped me mature earlier. But I also feel like my dad prepared me for if he ever was to go back to prison,
Okay,
I would be
then.
prepared for that.
Okay. And speaking like on the preparation part of that, when you talking about mentally,
Yeah, mentally, bro. But I don't think nobody can prepare mentally for something like that, bro.
nothing like in the midst of all of that turmoil going on, bro. You had to be there for your brother. You had to be there for your sister. You had to be there for your mama. Who was there for you, bro?
Honestly, bro, at that young age, bro, I was just trying to keep going every day. And I think that around that time, that's when I first started picking up on like smoking weed every day. So I
Okay,
used
okay,
weed to kind of like keep
Be a
me like
coping
cope
mechanism with it.
from my problems, and I'm gonna just sit in here and smoke me some weed. I'm gonna be chill. Nobody ain't gotta think about this shit. But one thing I did learn about that, man, you can smoke, you can drink. That ain't gonna take your problems away, bro. That ain't gonna take that pain away or whatever that you going through or you feeling. As soon as you come out that high, as soon as you come sober back up, bro, you still got to deal with it. But at that age, my mindset wasn't on that.
Okay, then. Okay, then. Even with that being said, bro, I want to say this. Um, did you ever feel like any resentment because like towards your father, bro? Like, damn, bro, like how you just gonna leave me out here, bro? At 18 years old, man, with all this damn responsibility, man. Like, or was it more so an eye opener, man? Just like with the relationship that you guys probably had, and you just felt like, man, it is what it is.
To be honest, bro, around that time, me and my dad was just bonding as father and son, bro.
Okay,
So that's why it kind of hurt real bad. Like, damn, man, we just getting a close relationship, going to do things together. He giving me more freedom. He trusted me
okay,
more responsibility. Cause he had like my dad had I always try to keep him a business. So I think we had two little small stores at the time.
mm-hmm,
So, just teaching me business stuff. But I can say this, bro. My dad, you played sports with us,
yeah,
my dad was
yeah,
hard,
yeah.
bro. He was hard on me, bro.
Bro,
So
you know what I remember, bro? One time, I'm gonna let you get back to that. I don't know if you remember this, bro. Like, I'm going back down memory lane, y'all, for real. We was playing against the Falcons. The Falcons had this, man, y'all excuse my language, man, but the Falcons had this big ass white boy named Snake on their team.
Big
I don't
Jake,
know,
Jake
yeah,
the
Big
Snake.
J. Yup, yup. And I was the second string quarterback behind you, right, bro?
Yeah.
And I used to play tight end and shit, right? And I remember one time, Marquis, man, I had to block Big Snake. And I ain't blocking, bro. That bitch lit your ass up. You feel me? Man, let me tell you, bro. I went over there to the damn sideline at halftime. Coach Bass chewed my ass out, bro. He brought tears to my eyes. I took off my equipment and every damn thing, bro. I don't know if you remember that shit, but get what though?
I remember, bro, cause you and Quintario, bro. Y'all were twins, but y'all were totally
Yeah.
different, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. I ain't gonna cap, bro. Like and just like you saying, bro, like on everything you saying about your daddy, bro, like just as being like a man, bro. He most definitely was hard, bro. He was a tough,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, he was
and guess
definitely
what,
hard, bro.
bro? At the end of that shit, bro, man, that motherfucker cried with me, hugged me, and we took our ass back out that bitch and won the football game, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
But that just a personal memory that I had with your daddy when you said, "Well, you know my daddy, but my daddy was hard." But continue though, bro. He was hard though, bro. So was he
So
hard on
yeah,
you
bro. So
throughout
he
the
was.
years too?
Say it again.
Was he hard on you throughout the years too, though, growing up?
Yeah, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. You know how them
Yeah,
practices used to be, bro. Shit. But on some real, to keep it real, bro,
yeah.
I was. This may sound crazy, bro, but I felt like, yeah, I was hurt when it happened to my dad, but I also felt like I'm free. You see what I'm saying?
Elaborate on
Like,
that. Elaborate on that. What you mean by that?
he can't tell me how to move. He can't tell me what I need to do now.
Okay, then.
So it may sound crazy, bro, but that's how I felt. Because like I said, my dad was always hard on me, bro. But like growing up, it felt like I couldn't do nothing right. Whatever I thought I did that right. He came to find something wrong with that.
Okay,
So
okay.
I was, and my mind was on going to the street life now, bro. Can't nobody stop me. I'm going straight.
Nobody
I'm
tell
going
me
straight
that.
hard head in. He knew about it before because he don't find some stuff, and he didn't never really sit down and have a talk with me about it. It was more so, I don't want you to go down the same road that I went down. So
Okay.
I'm gonna try my best to do whatever I can to keep you from going down this road. Now I do believe that if he never would have went to prison, I would have took a different path. But like I said, bro, I know everything happens for a reason, bro. Maybe that helped. My dad may have to go face some karma, do some healing for them
Yep,
time that he
yep.
was gone, bro. And I had to learn some lessons that if I wouldn't have lost him to the street lifestyle, maybe I wouldn't have got these lessons. Maybe I
I
wouldn't have
definitely
matured to the
agree.
man who I am today. But like I
I
said,
definitely
my daddy did a lot of preparing you for something that you don't even know that you about to step into. He
smart
did that all
man.
the time with us, bro.
Definitely, bro. Smart man. Smart man. So I want to say this, bro. Like, of course, man, like, and I ask everybody this, man. I got to ask everybody this, like, golden question. Like, even with that being said, bro, you growing up on this type of way in the streets and handling business, bro. We both from Cartier, bro. You feel me? Hey, Marquis, I do want to ask you, bro. Like, bro, what do Cartier mean to Marquise, bro? When you think about that place?
Cardell is home.
Yep, yep,
I learned a lot of lessons in Cardell.
yep.
But Cardell also pushed me to want more.
Okay, then.
From it's a small community. Everybody know everybody, but that also can have people too comfortable to step outside of their comfort zone to try something different. Fortunately for me, growing up, I was able to see stuff outside of Cardell.
Yep,
So
yep, yep.
my mindset was already on I can get out of this place. But
Mm,
where I ain't gonna say force, but what led me to leaving Cardell, bro,
okay.
that lifestyle, bro. I was the type of guy that, yeah, I'm doing street stuff, but I'm trying to stay out the way, bro. I'm trying to stay low key.
You
I'm
always
trying to
been
get
like
my
that.
money and get out of these people's face. But my name had a different type of weight to it, and I got other people's name that got different type of weight that's connected to me. So no matter how I try to play cool or try to play like I'm broke, I was a target, bro. So once I started sensing the energy of too much negative energy coming towards me, like you can sense it without somebody's telling you, or you can
You
ride
know
by a
that hate be
neighborhood
real down there. You
and,
know that
yeah,
hate
and
be
feel the
real.
energy, bro. So, you know, I had a lot of bad interaction with people in the streets trying to, nigga don't want to rob you, do
Yeah,
all kind
most
of crazy
definitely.
stuff, bro. So to me, I had to sit down with myself one day, bro, and tell myself, like, if you stay in Cardell, bro, you gonna go to prison or somebody gonna kill you, bro.
And that's just the
So I
harsh
had to make a
reality of it.
decision. Yeah, I had to make a decision that I had to get away from my hometown. But yeah, Cardell is home to me. I love Cardell. And Cardell taught me a lot of lessons, bro.
What's something, name a lesson, bro, that you will always wear in your heart, bro, that Cartier taught you, bro. Name one thing, bro.
The people that you think that have your back and care for you
Yep.
is not always that, bro. The people
Damn, boy.
closer to you, the people that is closer to you, bro, who you've been rocking with for years since, like you said, recreation football or whatever it may be, bro.
Yep.
Those are not always the people that's for you, bro.
And that's a crazy ass reality, bro. That's a crazy reality. But hey, I'm gonna transition over there, bro. I want to ask you there, Marquise. Bro, why are you on this spiritual journey right now? Marquis, what's the biggest lesson that you getting out of this right now, bro?
The biggest lesson that I'm getting out of my spiritual journey right now, bro, is make sure that I'm staying in tune with who I am, bro, on the soul level, bro. Cause it's a lot of outside distractions, bro. You got people with, different beliefs. You got
You
people
got
that want to judge you and what you got going on with your life, bro. But for me, bro, I done sat in solitude with the Most High,
okay,
and I don't receive messages, and I know my mission, bro. So for me, it's just making sure that I'm staying in tune with myself, bro, staying on the right path and doing what I need to do in a in a positive energy, in a loving way, bro.
Okay, okay. I say that to say this too as well, man. Like even through everything you be going through, bro. You got to think about this too, bro. Like, bro, when you start healing and getting on your spiritual journey and stuff like that, bro, and knowing your path and knowing your purposes, man, a lot of people, because they only see you one way and remember you one way as well, bro. You feel me? So with that
Mm-hmm.
being said, when they start seeing you in this new light, bro, these people tend to start pointing fingers, asking questions, acting like, but what's wrong with you? Have you ever went through like even on your journey right now, bro, with friends, families, whatever it may be? How are you responding? Because I know it coming to you, bro. When people go to talk about like, hey, boy, Bash, you done changed, Marquis, boy, what wrong with you? And you hear the whisper behind your back, boy, Marquis losing his damn mind, Marquis going crazy, bro. How that make you feel, bro?
At first, when it first was going on, bro, like 2021, right during COVID, cause that's when I kind of started like really separating myself. You know, like okay, I know I got to go ahead and separate myself from a lot of this stuff now. Like I was doing it in small increments at first. It really, I mean, it never really bothered me, bro, because like I said, bro, when you going into that type of awakening, bro, when they take everything away from you, bro, and it's just you,
Mm-hmm.
and you got to sit there and reflect with yourself, reflect with your demons that you battling, and you know that it's a higher power that's in your life, bro, and you know your life got a calling on it,
Mm-hmm.
and you know you was sent here for a divine mission, bro. That outside opinion, bro, it won't bother you, bro, because you're gonna be so tapped in into your healing, so tapped in into connecting with God most high. You ain't gonna be worried about what those people opinion of you, bro. I mean, some people may, but once you know what you done been through to get to where you trying to go, bro,
Mm-hmm.
those outside opinions, bro, that's part of healing also.
That's a bar.
Because you got
That's
to
a
learn
bar.
how to love yourself. You got to learn how to sit with yourself. A lot of people don't know how to sit with themselves, bro. A lot of people don't know how to love themselves. So that's why they'll stay in a relationship that's not serving them any good. That's why they'll
Okay.
stay in a friend group where they know they really ain't invited into the friend group until somebody needs something from them. A lot of people
Okay.
don't want to walk alone, bro. They got to walk in a crowd. So for me, bro, I was able to be alone, walk this journey alone. So I heard the whispers of people calling me crazy or whatever the case may be, but that's because they were looking for that old version. They wanted that old version of me still. And I wasn't that anymore. So the people that was able to accept the transition, the transformation, and the person who I was becoming, those
Mm-hmm.
were the people that was able to be on me along this journey. The people that didn't accept that and the people that God showed me, these people are going to
Mm-hmm.
hinder your growth. These people are going to slow you down. These people ain't going to understand the mission.
Mm-hmm.
You got to leave them behind. You can't worry about how they're going to feel about what you trying to do to improve your life because this your life, not theirs, bro.
It makes sense. That makes sense, bro. I'm talking about strong message, bro. Strong message. With that being said, bro, um, Marquise, what, like, even day after day that you wake up, bro. You wake up. I know, man. 9 times out of 10, man, I'm pretty sure, bro. You hit the gym and you're on your A game and stuff like that. Hey, what is life teaching you right now, bro?
Life is teaching me right now, bro, to be patient.
Me
Be
too.
patient on the journey.
Mm-hmm.
Be patient on the journey, bro. And also be open to new people.
Okay
Be open
then.
to new
Okay then.
opportunities. Be open to new environments.
Mm-hmm.
As you see, I moved from back home
Yep.
to out west. So that's a new environment for me. That's a
Even
new
with
journey.
it, even with that being said, like you relocating and stuff right there. When you hopped on that plane, bro, and decided to just relocate, because I know, bro, it got to be a challenge because you got a daughter back home, right? Um, with this new transition and you relocate, bro, like is that like weights off your shoulders, bro, or did you feel like, but it was your calling for it, but I just had to have a fresh reset in life right now?
Yes, I asked for the reset,
Cool,
and I
cool.
got all the signs that I needed to make the move. It took me about a year, but
Okay.
the harder decision wasn't the move
Mm,
from home to out west. The harder decision was what you just brought up. I got a daughter back home
that's what I'm
that I care
saying, man.
about a lot, you know. So that was one of the main things that I was fighting with. Like, man, I got to leave my daughter, man.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't look at it like that no more. I look at it like I had to make this shift so that I could continue to grow, continue to become a better man, a better father, and continue to grow my legacy that she's gonna be a part of. So it ain't like I can't look at it like I left her. I'm going to build so that she can have, so she can continue this legacy also.
Mm-hmm. With that, and I'm just gonna kind of stay on that topic, bro. Hey, Marquis, what do fatherhood mean to you, bro? Because like I said, man, you done moved, you left it, you had to do what you had to do, for yourself to be a better man, bro. You feel me? And I know, like, bro, I got kids, you got a daughter, bro. Like, what do fatherhood means to you, especially like with so much distance in between y'all right now, bro? How you are transitioning with that, bro?
I mean, it's hard, bro, because I spent a lot of time alone, bro. And when I did go
Mm-hmm.
through this awakening transformation, bro,
Mm-hmm.
95% of the time, bro, I was by myself until
Mm,
I got my daughter full time. So it was me and her. I maybe had like one or two friends, that was coming by, but not on a regular, but just, coming in checking on me. But to me, bro, fatherhood is important to me, bro, because I had my dad growing up,
yeah.
but not at first. My dad went to prison 2 times. When I was younger, he was gone. I didn't see him till I was like 6 or 7 years old.
Dang,
But
man,
I
I ain't
knew
never
what it
know that.
was. Yeah, yeah. I knew what it was to have two parents in the household, bro. So that was part of the reason. That was another thing that was keeping me stuck in a relationship that I know was over. That I know that it wasn't helping me grow. It was draining my energy because I wanted that two-parent household for my daughter.
Okay,
But
okay then.
I couldn't be the best dad for her or the best person for her if I was unhealthy, if I was in a toxic relationship, drained all the time, if me
Mm-hmm.
and her mom was going back and forth arguing all the time. That wasn't
Mm-hmm.
healthy for my daughter. So I had to make some adjustments, bro. But she's a big piece of my world, bro.
And with that being said, man, we all go through it, bro. And man, like I see the same thing too. I'm glad you said that, bro. Like sometimes, man, people Marquise get stuck in certain situations. And like I say, I'm just gonna say like certain relationships and stuff, right, bro? And man, we be so caught up into the moment of trying to love and trying to just be like this, like, bro, we get lost into the sauce of giving ourselves to others, bro, and not reciprocate anything, bro. You feel me? A lot
Mhm.
of us men, bro, go through these things and we don't even understand. Like, bro, these type of things actually bring trauma to us, bro. We never at our purest form with these things, bro. When it may come to relationships, bro. Even bro, just outside of not even relationships with your girlfriend. It could be relationship with your brother, your mama, any of these things, bro. Because bro, we train and taught to take so much, bro. You feel me? Um, Marquis, I want to ask you this, bro. With that being said, bro, I know you probably done been through all type of stuff, bro. Um, where do you see yourself at, Marquise, in the next 5 years, bro? After everything you done been through, when it all said and done, bro, where you see yourself in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, bro,
Yeah.
continuing my journey, continuing my healing, because healing don't never stop, bro.
Okay, then. Preach to me.
In the next 5 years, bro, I'm gonna be traveling the world, sharing my
Okay.
story and my experience with other people to help them break out of toxic cycles, to help them learn how to heal and love themselves and become a better
Okay.
version of themselves so they can connect with their inner soul and reach the most high on the soul level.
Mm. With that being said, man, I hear you say you gonna be traveling and stuff like that. Man, was your parents ever married, Marquise?
Yeah, they were married, bro.
Man, I want to ask you this, man. Like, bro, is that something like you eventually would desire, bro, to have you a wife one day, man? Or you just solely just out here like, hey, man, like, man, it is
No,
what it
bro,
is right
of
now.
course, bro, of course. When you going through something like this, bro, on this type of transformation, bro, you got to learn how to, you got to learn who you are. You got to learn how to love yourself, bro, before you can love somebody else, bro. And this
Makes
time where I've
sense.
been into myself, single, working on myself, connecting with the Most High, working on the mission,
Makes sense.
it's gonna be lonely sometime, bro, because you by yourself a lot.
Makes
But
sense.
that's where you go into learning new stuff for yourself, learning new stuff about yourself, learning
Mm.
you a new skill, changing up your mindset,
Yes,
exercising
sir.
on you, working on your body.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
some of the stuff that you probably couldn't do when you was in a full-time relationship.
Cause
You
it
ain't
was a
know who you
distraction
was,
to you.
bro. 95% of people, bro, real talk, we don't get into a relationship because we got to know somebody. We ain't spent no 6 months getting to know somebody before we got in a full relationship with them.
Makes sense.
We probably got somebody we see we like, the body, they look
Mm-hmm.
good. Now we don't reach the stage where we having sex. Now we like the sex. We jumping in a relationship.
And don't
Now you
even know who
mad
these
because this
people
person
is for
doing this
real.
and that, and you never knew who you was getting in the relationship with because you just like the sex that was offered.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, even with that being said, Marquise, on this journey that you on, right, bro? As far as you like getting your mind and your body and stuff like that, right? Man, I seen like a while back, bro. Does this journey also includes like your diet, bro? I used to be seeing you drink some type of like what was that, bro? You were drinking, bro. Like it caused like
Bro,
as
when
far
I
as you what it was called?
okay, so in 2020, my my awakening, it got to a point, bro, where I couldn't eat certain foods.
Okay, okay,
It was like spirit showing me you can't eat that right now.
okay.
You gotta cleanse. You gotta cleanse going through this transformation, bro. So I actually went through 4 years, bro, where I didn't eat no animal products, no meat for four
For four
years, bro.
years?
Yeah.
What you just
And
on like a straight vegetable diet or some shit?
yeah, and that was part of what you were speaking about earlier when you were saying like people calling you crazy and stuff like
Okay,
that
okay.
because a lot of people in my family and that was new for them. Like you don't want no ribs, you don't want no chicken, you don't want no steak. There was stuff I was eating on a regular basis. And anybody
Yeah.
who was hanging around me at the time, I cook on the grill 2, 3 in the morning, throw a steak on the grill. But yeah, it led me to not eat meat, bro, for 4 years. So some of them videos you probably was seeing, it was like I was doing a lot of fasting, bro. Fasting
Yeah.
help you clear your mind, clear the soul, so you can connect to spirit, bro. So I did a lot of fasting, bro. Fruit juices and veggie juices and water, bro. A lot.
Mm. And was this actually like just to cleanse your body, bro?
Not just only cleanse your body, you have to cleanse your body, but also so that you can receive these download, these messages, bro. Because when you eating all this, I would like to call it food that'll drain your energy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gonna be able to tap in as if you would when you got food that's giving you energy, giving you life.
It makes sense. It makes sense. Um, I spoke to you recently, right, bro?
Yeah.
And I do want to bring this up. I want to bring this up, man. As you know, bro, we men, bro. So 9 times out of 10, bro, I'm keeping it a buck, bro. Like, man, as a man, bro, like, um, some of our biggest downfalls, bro, and some of the things that we'll always be just attracted to and feel as we need, like us as men, our personal addictions, bro, is money and sex, bro. That's how I feel personally, bro. You feel me? Man, you told me you went on this journey, bro. Well, you was just able as a free man out here in this world, right? To go like, you know, a large amount of years without sex, bro. And I just want to know, bro, like, cause I'm always practicing, like especially like over the last past couple of years, bro. Man, I'm huge on sex discipline, bro. I'm huge on, like, once again, bro, penis discipline as men, bro, because that's all our downfall, bro. When you sit back and think of it, bro, we have ourselves in so many different situations, bro, because we can't control our penis, bro. You feel me? Man, how was you able to overcome that? Like, what at what point, what day was it, bro? At what time when you were like, bro, this some shit that I always see get me in trouble and got me in some shit, bro? Like, I don't need, this isn't good for me. When was that moment for you, bro? And how was you able to like have that type of discipline, have that type of strength, bro, to just say, but this is something that ain't good for me?
I went through a little short situation where I had to make a decision on hurt people. Meaning
Yes, sir.
I was hurt coming out of a relationship. So the first
Mm.
thing we're gonna try to do and when we get free is what? Find us somebody else.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So I tried to play that little game, but it wasn't doing nothing for me. It wasn't fulfilling me, my soul. So I'm like, yeah, this ain't for me. So, like I said, hurt people hurt people. I was still hurt out here trying to. So I was like, you know
Mm-hmm.
what, bro? I don't want to hurt other people.
Mm.
And I know I can be going out here sleeping around doing all this, but that's only draining me.
Mm.
And I was getting this knowledge of your sexual energy is sacred, bro. Why is
How
you out
was
here
you able
just sleeping
to tap
with
into that? Go ahead,
say it
continue.
again, bro?
I said you say your sexual energy is sacred, right?
Yeah.
Bro, how was you able to tap into something like that? That's what I want to know.
It come with isolation, bro. I did a lot of isolation,
Okay.
meditation, listening, bro.
Mhm.
So a lot of people like to pray,
Okay.
pray to God or whoever they praying to. They like to pray, bro. They never
Mhm.
want to listen. When you praying, you can look at that as you talking to God, the Most High, the Creator, your ancestor, whoever you know. But when you listen, when you sit down in meditation and quietness, solitude, ain't nobody around you, ain't no TVs on, you ain't got no music playing. That
Mhm.
solitude and that silence, bro, that's where you find out that's where you find your true self at. That's where you get this connection from. Because see, you been sitting here thinking, if me and you ain't on here, you was by yourself, bro,
Mhm.
you'll have that little voice in your head, right?
Trying to tell you to
True
do something you
will,
ain't
true
got no
will,
business
hey, true
doing.
will. I know you seen your old girl on IG, but she looking good. But what you gonna DM her, or you gonna hold it on like you said? You gonna stay disciplined.
Mhm.
A lot of people ain't never asking themselves, where is that voice? Because see, a lot of us, bro, we carry everybody. We got a light energy, bro, and we
Mhm.
got a dark energy. Your light
Talk to
energy,
him.
that's your higher self. Your dark
Mm.
energy, bro, that's your lower self. So when we were growing up, they sold us an example of that. They gave you a little devil on one side and a
Yep.
little angel on one side.
Man,
One
talk
telling
to
you to
him,
do
Bass.
this, one telling you to do something else, bro. So you know when that voice telling you, hey, hey man, shit, We said we wasn't doing no sex, bro. We gonna stay disciplined.
Yes,
And you
sir.
got that other little voice, hey, bro, shit, man, it's just one time, bro. Shit, go ahead and slide over there and get it over with. You got to be disciplined enough to understand what's going on and know how to choose the right decision in that moment. But for me, bro, I wouldn't say that was, I wouldn't say it was hard because once, like I said, once I understood that energy, because like I said, bro, just say you dealing with a chick, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she ain't told you yet she dealing with somebody else too.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all go over there, y'all have sex or whatever, and you feel a certain way about her. Now you hear her, you know what's up, baby? What's got going on? But then she started rubbing you off on a different direction. Like, man, I can't be doing all that. Q Will, I can't be coming over there tonight. I gotta go see my other buddy Mark.
Mm-hmm.
Now you in your feelings.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, what she
Yeah.
got going? She talking about Mark. Now she know she got control. Cause now you hit her up like, man, what's up? Where you at? Now she got control, bro. So she can come over there with you, right? You got money, you living
Mm-hmm.
good, you got your own car. But the dude Mark, she like him because she can run over him or whatever the case may be. Or she got a
Mm-hmm.
kid with Mark. So she gonna come over there to you, get all your good energy, have a good time with you, eat your good food. Then she gonna go back over there to Mark that ain't got, he sitting around,
Nothing.
ain't got no business by himself. But just because Mark do what she say do, or she got a kid with him, she gonna go get him your good energy. Now next
Damn.
thing you know, Mark up, Mark got a job. You over there sobbing mad because you worried about what she got going on. It's a sex ain't nothing but an energy transfer, bro. Energy transfer.
Damn. And like I say, man, that's something, bro. I'm continuing to push on all young men out here, bro. Like, man, fellas, have enough discipline, bro. And you won't be a lot of these situations, bro. Whether is I see a lot of guys complaining about child support and man, guys just going through the ringer. A lot of guys get killed over these women, bro, and especially us, bro, as black men, bro. That one thing I'm pushing that hard right now, Marquise, bro. Sex discipline, fellas, man, please, fellas, have enough discipline, enough understanding, bro. Like you said, bro, don't be giving your energy to everybody because everybody ain't deserving of your energy, bro. You feel me? But Bash, let me just say this right here, man. Bro, I'm extremely proud of you, bro. I love the content that you be putting out, bro. Um,
I appreciate
Even
that, bro. Same here.
most definitely, bro. With the content that you be putting out, bro. What's your whole sole purpose of that right now, bro? You trying to touch a nation, or you just want to spark that one brain and that one person out here in this world, or this is just your calling right now? Like, what's your whole like point of the content that you putting out right now, bro?
I do know that this is my calling,
Mm-hmm.
and I put out my content, bro, because that's how a lot of my content is some of my growth and some of the stuff that I had to heal through.
Mm-hmm.
So if I touch one soul today that helped them say,
Mm-hmm.
you know what, like you just talking about right now, I'm gonna be on the sexual discipline.
Yes,
If
sir.
I can
Yes, sir.
just, if that one person say, okay, damn, he just said I need to do that too. That's the goal.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's the
Oh,
goal, bro. Just to get people to see things from a different perspective than what they always been shown, bro. Because I'm pretty sure, bro, growing up, bro, you didn't never see a man and your mama, your grandmama, your auntie, or whoever the case may, whoever you know you was growing up around.
mm-hmm.
I know you probably experienced this. I never seen a faithful relationship.
Bro, that's a listen, bro. That's some real shit right there, bro. That's
So
some real
growing up, you've been programmed to say this normal.
cheating is normal.
This
Having
normal,
sex with more
bro.
is normal. Niggas used to get trophies in the hood for seeing how many women they can hit, bro. We thought that shit was bragging rights, bro. And didn't even
Yeah.
know the dog. Like we put like
And
we
I'm
was
glad you just brought that up, bro. I'm glad you just said that because that go along with the name Beyond the Ego.
yes, sir.
Because your ego is what had you doing some of this stuff, bro.
Oh,
Cause guess what was going on with us when we were younger, bro?
what up, bro?
We were more so stuck, we was more so focused on sports. Yeah, you like the girls. Yeah, you know you want a girlfriend and all that.
Yeah,
A lot of time that sex at an early age was pushed on you from older, not too older, but like maybe somebody you 15, they 17, 18.
yep,
And
yep,
now you looked at funny or you looked at as a lame because you ain't having sex yet.
yep, yep.
So now you feel like I gotta get me one in, but cause shit, old buddy, they say they over there doing it.
Man,
That's
shit
what
that
was
we
going on. A lot of that stuff with peer pressure at an early age for you, bro.
and shit that we glor like, bro. We just glorified that type of shit, bro. You feel me? And didn't even know, bro. Like I say, bro. Like, man, as
Nobody
far
ain't
as
teach
me,
us about. Nobody was there to teach us healthy ways to have a relationship, healthy ways to have sex. None of that.
none of that, bro. None of that. And that shit has conditioned us, bro, to just like think that, like, man, for the guy out there that's not intertwining with all these women, man, he a cornball, bro. You feel me? But guess what though, bro? That dude, that probably one of the smartest motherfucker on the planet, dog. Knowing how to have motherfucking dick discipline, bro. You feel me? And like at the end of the day, though, bro, like it's gonna be left for the guys like us, bro. Our voice, everything that we done been through, everything that we experienced, bro. Like you said earlier, bro. Like, man, we got to make sure we doing our job, bro. Spreading our word, bro. You feel me? On these folks, we the new generation now, bro. We the new generation, man. These folks need to hear our voice, bro. They need to hear
So you're
our
right,
voice.
bro. Not only that, because we got to carry ourselves in a certain way because we got daughters, bro.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we know how we want somebody to take care of our daughter, treat our daughter. So you got to move a certain way when you got a daughter, bro. So
most
when I had my daughter with me, bro, she ain't see no other women coming in and out of the house, me sleeping with different women and none of that. No, because I was solely focused on giving my love and attention to her.
yeah, yeah. Even with that being said, right, bro. Um, I'm happy, like, bro. I just want to say, bro, salute to you with everything, bro. Best wishes of everything in your future, bro, man. We definitely gonna have to touch on this again, man. But I'm gonna ask you one more thing, Marquise, man, before we get out here and wrap this thing up, man. Um, on this journey that you on, right, bro? On this journey that you um, man, you ever see yourself starting you a class about this, bro, or having you some seminars about these type of things, bro? Like you want to open you some buildings up or anything like that, bro, and just give yourself like just give yourself a name and just real deal turn this into a business, bro.
It's already in effect, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man.
It's
That's
already
what's
in effect, bro. That's
that's
kind of where the soul shifter came from because my mission and my goal is to get people to understand you got to shift your mindset. You got to
okay.
tap into your soul purpose.
Okay.
That's the only way you're going to know who you truly are.
Yes, sir.
I understand we got this body, but
Mm-hmm.
we are soul, bro, having a human experience, bro.
Mm.
And a lot of people they probably don't understand that, bro. They probably don't care about trying to understand that. You got some people that's even if you do get awakened to you need to change your life and go on this journey, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We know how hard it is to change, bro.
Very hard,
Everybody
bro.
ain't gonna want to accept change. Some people content with what they got going on. They may not see
Very.
themselves. Um, they may not even got a plan for themselves 5 years down the line, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want people to know people like me and you, bro, we came
Yep.
from the streets. We ain't come from the best family homes. We ain't come from the best upbringing. We ain't come from having money already, bro. But you was able to tell yourself something ain't right with going on in my life. I need to
Mm-hmm.
make a positive change, not
Mm-hmm.
just for me, but for my kids and the people that I love and the people that I also know that depending on me to be here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, Marquis, man, before we wrap it up, like I say, man, I'm gonna let you go, bro. Hey, what lead these folk with some free game for that 18-year-old boy that's finna look at this today. They're gonna look at this interview today, bro. He 18, he in the streets, he hustling, he ain't got no direction, he don't know where to go right now. But even as a young age right now, something telling him to change, but he's scared of the peer pressure, he's scared of what his friends may think, he's scared of how the world gonna look at him, bro. What would you tell the 18-year-old boy, bro, that want to jump out them streets right now that ain't got no direction but want to change, bro? What would you tell him?
I tell that young man at 18 what I wish somebody would have told me. You need to learn how to love yourself, look
Okay.
yourself in the mirror, and understand you are your own man. You don't have to be forced into a game. You don't
Mm-hmm.
have to be forced to do things that you don't want to do. It's okay to
Mm-hmm.
say no. That's where we get stuck at. We don't want to say no. We want to look cool. It's okay to be the lame smart guy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Cause you the one that's gonna be free. While all the ones that want to be in gangs and the ones that want to be running the streets, they got a higher probability to be in prison. I know a
Yeah.
lot of the guys that we went to school with, that the guys that were the bullies that stayed in
Yeah.
trouble, bro. They ended up in prison, bro.
Yes, sir. Most
Not
definitely.
because that was destined for them, because that's the way the system was set up. Okay, he bad in class, we're gonna put him in star. He keep doing that shit, we're gonna call him. Now you already in the system. They
Already,
already saying we gotta get rid of him. He going to prison when he get 18.
already
So for
got.
that 18-year-old, bro,
Yeah.
I suggest focusing on yourself, bro. Leave that, you know, believe in yourself so you don't gotta worry about peer pressure, bro.
That's what. Most definitely.
And don't be chasing behind these girls. You need to get you a skill, bro.
Lead.
You
That's the
need to
most.
learn a
Say that
skill set.
more time, bro. Don't do what, bro.
You can't be chasing behind these women, bro.
Get you a skill, bro.
Get you a
Mo.
skill, learn you something, bro. Learn how to invest in the stock market, bro. Learn how to get you a skill set. Right now, we AI everywhere,
Yes, sir.
cybersecurity everywhere. We're
Sir.
going to a digital world, so find you something that you can learn to do on your own, bro. A skill set that you can do, because the world is moving to that.
Okay.
You ain't gonna always be able to get somebody to hire you for a job.
Most definitely, bro.
But yeah, bro, stay out of the streets. I'll tell them to stay out of the streets, bro. Find you something that you like doing, because that's most important too. Find something that you enjoy doing, bro. That way gonna make it feel like it's not a job or it's not something that you forced to do, bro. Cause I wish somebody would have told me that, but I was stuck on trying to get the money out the streets.
Yep. But with that being said, man, we're gonna wrap this thing up, Marquis. Hey, man, I'm gonna hit you up, bro, off the camera, bro. I want to tap in. Like, I want you to start coaching me, man, what you know for that stock market, bro. That's something I also want to tap in and start trying to get my hands wet into as well, man. But Marquis, man, let these folk know where they can find you at, bro, and what you got going on, bro, on your social media
On
sites.
social media, bro, on Facebook and IG, TikTok, at Marquise Bass Official. Check out my YouTube channel at Soul Shifter Marquise. You know, I dive deeper into, being over spiritual aware, tapping in with the Most High, tapping in with your ancestors, learn,
Mm-hmm.
helping you break out of toxic cycles, helping you become a better version of yourself, helping you connect to your soul purpose, man. So that's what I'm about. That's what I'm here to help people with. That's the goal, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I appreciate you, for I'm talking about just even, bro, coming through, blessing my platform, bro. I'm talking about, man,
I'm
much
grateful,
bless.
bro. I'm grateful for you having me on, bro.
Yes, sir, man. And y'all can
Like
find
I
me,
said,
man.
I support Beyond the Ego, bro. You know I talked to you when you first dropped it, bro. I love it.
Man, bro, reached out to me, kept it real, bro. Like I said, man. And I'm thankful for everybody that been rocking with it, bro. But you definitely one of the first one, man, that saluted me, bro. And I thank you, bro. You feel me? But yeah, man, y'all can find me on Facebook, man, by my real name, man, Quintavious Williams. Find me on IG at gutter underscore 88. That's GUDDA underscore 88. See me on TikTok at Beyond the Ego the Podcast. And also tune in and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Beyond the Ego the Podcast as well, man. And we gonna wrap it out, man. Like I said, man, it's your boy Q Will. This is Beyond the Ego, and we signing out, man. Y'all have a good one. I'm gonna holler at you, man.
All right, big dog.
Yes, sir.